Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a 2017 Toyota Highlander Limited all-wheel drive in the color gray. Let's take a look. So, starting up front here, underneath the hood you have that 3.5-liter V6 engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 295 horsepower, 263 pound-foot of torque. Up front we have the LED headlights, customer daytime running lights, and fog lights down below. Right above each of the fog lights you'll find this a little round dot. That is your front parking sensors. And then underneath the front logo you have your front-facing camera. Let's move along to the side. You may notice there is 3M treatment on this unit. You can see it on the front end there. You then have your alloy wheels. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals. Underneath you'll find both puddle lights and additional cameras which contribute to surround view camera effect. On both of the front handles you'll find these little lines. We'll talk about that more in a minute. Moving back, all of your rear windows come with factory tinting. Up top here we have your silver roof rails, and as we approach the back, along your rear bumper, more of those backup parking sensors here. On the right hand side you have that limited all-wheel drive badge. On the left we have the Highlander badge, and here underneath your rear logo is your backup camera. To the right of it you'll find this little button. If you press that and keep an eye on this windshield, you'll see it pop up a little bit. You can then grab onto the little handle here and lift it up. This is great for accessing anything that you need to get to quickly, or if you have something that takes up a little bit of extra space, say some plywood or some camping gear, not going too far or going on the highway, so you can open up this hatch and just able to get some fresh air in here. Then, to open up the space itself, simply reach under the logo and press the button. Inside here, you see that we have both second and third row seating. Third row has a 60-40 split along the left-hand side here. As you can see, seats are adjustable to lay down or go up for your rear passengers, so that you can either treat this as a cargo space or you can use it for people. Second row seating seats are also adjustable in much the same way. In the area back here for the main cargo space, as well as on the backs of the third row seating, we have this rubberized matte lining. It is, of course, the Toyota brand. It's really nice, much easier to remove and clean this than trying to get anything off of that carpeted material inside. It also helps to prevent damages to the vehicle from your cargo and vice versa. Your cargo will stay safe from vehicle damages. In the back here, you can see your third row seating passengers do have access to cup holder spaces. You also have room for adding different accessories inside if you so please. If you're looking for your spare tire kit, just look down underneath the mat here. You'll find this little tab. Reach and pull that upwards. Everything you need will be stored right underneath, including the access to the spare tire, which is inside here. Then, to close up your space here, there is a handle on the right hand side, or on the left you have the electronic button. Next, let's take a look at the inside. So in here you'll find your internal upholstery is the black leatherette. It has this kind of brownish stitching, gives a bit of contrast. Your second row seating does have folding down armrests on the insides of the seats, locks into place or easily moves upward. You do have a bit of a flow walk-through area if you don't want to adjust your seats, but if you do, you have all of your options on the side, and it is displayed what controls do what action. Second row seating also has a little tray including cup holders if you want to give them a little something in between. Everybody has a great view of the panoramic moonroof up overhead, and then on the back of your front passenger and front driver seats we do have pouch storage available. Back at the console here we'll see we have the third section of your air conditioning. Up front they each have their own dual option. Back here they can control their own, or it can be controlled from up front. We also have high-low on-off controls for your heated seats for both of your second row passengers. Little tiny cubby space down below with some charger options inside of there. Then of course we have the rubberized matte lining throughout the unit. On the door here we have a look at one of the JBL speakers throughout the unit. Good amount of storage. Now we have a bit of contrast with some more of this more wood trim. So you'll see some of that ambient lighting, a little hard to see in the daytime but really pops at night, and the dual tone of the black and brown leatherette lining. We also on the door have the built-in sunshade here, easily extends up, locks into place, or of course goes back down and is flush with the door frame. Then moving up on the handle, if you remember on the other side, we found these two double lines. These indicate keyless entry. If you have the fob on your person, be it your pocket, purse, or hand, you can just tap your hand here to lock and unlock. Inside here, you have your automatic windows, front and back, child safety lock, power lock system, side mirror controls. Next to your handle is your memory seat settings, which of course means electronic seat adjustments, back, front, up, down, lumbar support. You also have your underknee support all the way to the left here. Then you have your hood and gas releases on the bottom left-hand side. Have a little storage compartment above that. Controls for your heated rear windshield wiper, great for these cold winters. Heated leather steering wheel, parking sensors, your power trunk release, surround view cameras. If you give that button a press, your infotainment will pop up. You can pause this at any point in time to take a closer look. If you press the button again, you'll see it go back to its normal display. Then you have automatic on-off and automatic headlamps. Hop up here and take a look at the steering wheel itself. Controls on here to the left. You have your volume, your radio scroll, and then all of your hands-free communication. To the right-hand side, this is where you have your display controls. Then you have your cruise control, including the sonar and your lane departure. In the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you access much of the information about your daily driving experience, including eco setup maintenance. Of course, you have your built-in navigation here, and all of your audio listening. Audio includes AM, FM, and satellite radio. We have full Bluetooth connectivity, optional adapters for USB and aux, and then you also have the CD player up top here. Volume to the left, tune scroll to the right. Underneath is the climate control. Like we said before, we have dual so that you and your front passenger can have your own unique temperature settings, or you can sync it up to have it work in unison. You also have the option for controlling your rear passenger's air control. Then you have defrost for front and rear windshield, as well as your side mirrors. And then your four-ways push start ignition. And then you have your built-in storage all across this front dash space. On the left, you'll find this little bit of a cubby hole. This is so you can feed your cords through to the back. Underneath here, you have your USB, aux, and chargers, including a 12-volt adapter. Then you have your traction control, snow, downhill assist, and your diff lock. Cup holder spaces, gear shift, and then up here is where you have your controls for heated and cooled seats. It is on a dial. On the left is the red for heat. To the right is blue for cool. Behind that is where you have your console, where you have a little built-in tray space. Up overhead, you have your sunglasses compartment. You have your 1, 2, and 3, which mark your garage door openers, overhead lighting controls, and of course the controls for that panoramic moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this 2017 Toyota Highlander Limited in the color gray. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Auto Mall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703, and remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.